Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome, cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed in crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike that would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite, Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami, Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. I can read. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Whew, what on earth? You again? Ow, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist, Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's wrong with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dekumaru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit that the girl said that if you cut it down, the village would be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Hi there! It's Kitty! I am finally saying hello! I didn't want to ruin the story, other than the few times I messed up. But anyway, it was a very long narrative at the beginning there, but the rest of this gameplay should be just fine and a lot more interesting, hopefully. Alright. So that symbol there means that I have no camera control, the one at the very bottom that has an X on the camera, yeah. But I can control the game now. I can do things. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. I've played it... Oh, wait, sorry. More things to read. One moment. Where are we? They got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. See changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? So, I played this years back when it was out on PS2. And it was really, really fun. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Okay. I will save that in a moment. Actually, maybe I should go ahead and save it, because I don't want to go through that again. Okay, everything's all saved. Anyway, I really enjoyed playing this game before, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Look at all those spots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press the left mouse button to bust them with your head. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Now, I gotta get used to playing this on PC, so I am gonna look a little wonky for a while, but I'm pretty sure with a little bit of practice, I can get good. We just gotta get through this tutorial. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball, get a load of that! That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press space to jump. Then press space again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Oops. I didn't press firmly enough. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Alright. I really want to talk right now, but I can't. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? This is not me. This is him doing that. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of my many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of the 13 brush gods. Originally all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? And so as you see here, I want to get across, but I can't. Because I don't have, like, the divine water. So I have to fix it. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Okay, so normally he's up here on top of me, or with me, but he'll jump out when there's something interesting. So, alright, we're gonna get our first power here. Wow, look at the stars twinkle! I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages! Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Again, not me doing that. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press Control to hold the brush, then a left mouse button to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Alright, so then I gotta hold Control, and I'm doing this now. Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you're as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Okay. I'll just talk to you guys at the end when I'm done with this river of the heavens. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Now, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna paint it all the way across. Fill it in. Just fill it in. All the way. Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball! This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed money. It's joking. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. It won't be as wordy later on. Well, we're just trying to get through the introduction. Right. Since we're all done, we can run through here. Okay. Guardog and I are both going to be, Guardog and I are both going to play this. Since it's a single player, we're going to make sure that we don't show each other our footage, so that there's no chance of us cheating off of each other. I mean, he's seen videos of the game, and I've played the game, so we both pretty much know what we're doing, for the most part. But the whole point of both of us playing separately is so that we can, after we're done playing the game, we can compare notes and see how each other play, and of course you guys get to see the differences between the two of us and maybe some similarities. But just like when I played Valley, there were hidden treasures and stuff around, so that's what I'm keeping an eye out for. Like that. Oop. I really love the style of the game too. You consumed dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain fills Astral Pouch a little bit. It's not going to say it every time I grab something, just every time I get something new. So, eventually that'll stop happening. Is this a legendary shrine? You must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? The sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Hey, Amy, doesn't Nagi's broken sword bug you? There must be something we could do. Yes, I know, don't rush me, game. I'm trying to get some goods. Let me get these goods and then I'll fix the sword. That's one thing about the game is, you know, if you're like a much younger child or something, or you're a little kid and you're playing this game, it kind of like constantly prompts you like, hey, you probably want to fix this. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna draw a sword using a mouse. Oh, that is the best sword ever. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Well, if it isn't the mother of Matarasu, it's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy! Shiranui and Nagi is just like the legend! Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half as drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Matarasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Why am I... Okay. I was like, camera, what are you doing? Okay, well, I'm having some camera issues. Okay, now can I turn? Thank you. Because I gotta cut that. And I cut a tree. Just in case y'all missed that, let me cut a couple of trees here. Then they grow back. Oh hey, there was fruits there. They eventually do grow back. Now I'm curious and I want to cut another one and get the fruit out of it. Oh, I didn't have fruit that time. Oh well. I tried. What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the left button to use this power against them. Look, Cammy. Once you caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Oops, well. You consumed grapes. Juicy fruit plucked from a vine. You obtained Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. Oh, I think it's already cut in half. Okay. You obtained Ink Bottle. Bottle full of ink. Okay. Alright, so I have to, in order for my stats to be the best, they have to have a cherry tree next to both. So trying to hurry all the way back so I can end the episode. It's already past the 30-minute mark. Oh, come on. You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Stores some solar energy. Alright. Anyways. But that's what we're gonna do, is both of us are gonna play. And we promised each other we won't show each other the footage until after we're all the way done with the game, so... It is going to be a little strange as viewers to see the same story twice, but I think it's interesting to watch different people play the same game just to see what their thoughts are, you know, that kind of thing. How did they comprehend this, that, and the other, you know. What did they learn? You know, just kind of a compare and contrast kind of thing. I want to collect the stuff. I know the arrow is just like, hurry up and get over there already. But I want to collect all the things. It's really good to collect everything early. Especially the money, because you really need that later on in the game. You constantly need it, a lot of it. Let me save. It's also very important. Alright, let's see, there we go. Alright, so I just freed the village out of that fruit. And like I was going to say, yeah, the village has been restored. Wow, the village has been restored! Sakya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. But seriously, monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go and see how they're doing down there. And this is where I'm going to stop the recording, guys, because it's time to end the episode. I've held y'all up for long enough. So, if you like what you see, and you want more of it, pounce on that like button. And until next time, I'm Kitty. Peace out.